Hi guys, and welcome to my first ever girl talk. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right on into the video. Hi guys, it's Cami and welcome back to another video. Hello. Okay, so in today's video I kind of wanted to do a sit down, more just like chill, like rant talking video. I don't normally do these, or I haven't done one in a while, I guess. But this particular series that I'm going to be starting is going to be called like girl talk, like girl topics. Also, you guys are on my bed, so we are in a different setup. I'm in comfy clothes. Grab a snack, grab a drink, come chill with me, and get ready just to talk about some topics, literally anything. I posted on my Instagram. You guys should totally go follow it to be included in upcoming videos and just to be involved in all things that I post and that I do for YouTube and for just anything in general. But I posted a little questions box and I had you guys submit some topics that you wanted me to talk about, literally anything. So I got 2 responses only, which is totally fine. So I'm going to start with those 2. I looked up some other ones that I found on the internet that I'm going to be looking at on my computer. So if you see me looking down or anything, I'm just looking at my notes. All right, so the first topic that I got asked to talk about, basically how to stay motivated for your future. So I feel like this one is one that I could talk about for a long time, and I kind of have a lot of different things to say about it. So we're just going to talk about it. Basically, all right, I have tried to sit down and film this different part many times, so I'm just going to try to go as like fast as I can without like leaving anything out with what I'm trying to say. So for this one, I feel like I don't have all the answers. I don't think I ever will, or anyone ever will have all the answers, but I feel like I have a good insight to this. I would say for me, it's been about setting goals and setting mini goals within those goals to meet the bigger goal. I feel like in order to even envision my future being real or being something that is attainable and is something that I know that I need to like continue to keep going forward to work on and to like achieve and to, you know, like have motivation for it, I have to like see things and do things in the meantime that I know are going to get me there, and I know that like I can be doing now that will make me feel like I'm making progress towards my future. And keeping motivation for me is really hard. I have to feel really inspired like all the time to really be doing my best and to continue to keep like, you know, doing all of my work and doing all that stuff that I know I need to do to get where I want to get to. A big thing for me is I like to follow certain people on like my Instagram. I have certain like YouTubers that I love to watch, TikTok videos, content. I think it's really important to like what you see in your environment like every day, and you really want it to be a space that really just like makes you want to keep doing stuff and makes you want to feel motivated and feel energized and feel like these are the things that I want to do because I feel motivated to do them. And your space is really important in making all of that happen. So follow people that you really enjoy and that motivate you as a person. For me, when I see people doing the things that I want to do and I see them doing so well and I just see how amazing it looks and how much I want to be a part of it, I just automatically get jump started wanting to do it too right in that moment. I definitely need to find other ways to stay motivated too, because I can't always expect and like hope that there's something that's going to get me going. I have to really have that inside me too. But for me, just seeing things around me that inspire me, content, who I follow, people that I think are really inspiring and who do the same things that I want to be doing. Pinterest is a huge one for me. Make Pinterest boards, you know, get in all of that stuff that is going to make you feel good. You have to know what you're being motivated for. What are you being motivated for? Your future goals should be pretty like specific, and don't mindlessly, you know, if you don't know what you're being motivated for, you won't actually be able to do it. You have to have like specific kind of goals that you want to reach, and kind of what can you be doing in the meantime to get there. I think that's also what can be motivating, is the little goals in between that are really gonna like make it feel real and keep you in the long run, keep you going. So your environment is very important. What is in it, how your room looks, the people you surround yourself with. Motivation comes from everywhere, not just within yourself, not just from social media. Everywhere has something to do with your motivation or how you feel. And if you want to feel motivated, make sure that you're around those people and those things that really do that for you, and try to figure out what that is. It can be kind of hard, but go on a self-discovery journey to figure that out because it will be very, very worth it in the end. Alright, so I know this looks kind of like a little bit of a different setup. My hair is wet and we're in kind of a little bit of a different space. I'm filming it on a different day now. And I know I look a little weird, I apologize. I was actually crying last night, and then anytime I literally cry, the littlest bit, my eyes get so puffy, and I don't know what to do about it at this point. You know what, I don't care how I look. I just really wanted to continue to film this video for you guys and get it up because I'm trying to post Tuesdays, Fridays, and I wasn't able to upload this on Friday, which has been getting me kind of just down. But I want to go on to the next topic, a topic that someone submitted. I will show it on the screen here. She said basically how you're so kind all the time. And to get that kind of question, I was just kind of taken aback in a good way. I don't know, it was just really nice. That is the topic that we're going to talk about next. But before we go on, before we get any further into this video, I do want to address something that has hugely affected me and is affecting our world, more of our country at this moment. I don't want to get too political on here, but I will in a time that I think I need to. I want to upload this video and I want to film this video, and actually it's funny because this is a video that we're talking about important topics, and it's a girl talk video, and I can't continue to film and continue to just go on without mentioning what's been going on, which has really been eating at me. That's why I was crying yesterday, just because all I'm gonna say to anybody who is dealing with this firsthand, I am so sorry, and this is one of the saddest things that I've ever experienced in the world. I feel that has really truly affected me, and I can't imagine how everyone is feeling, because I know that I am just feeling so stressed out and so unlike myself, and I don't even know. I'm just filled with so much anxiety and fear, and I've never felt really this exact way because I've never had to go through something like this, and I'm so grateful for where I live because I am protected here, but I know so many people who are going to be affected by this in the worst ways possible, and that just makes me incredibly sad. So that is my piece that I wanted to say about this. I know that it is going to be a hard time, a very hard time, and I hope that I can be a source of comfort if that's even possible, because it's so hard to feel comforted and be comforting to people when you don't really know how in a time that you're also being affected. But I hope that I can do that at least for somebody today or anytime in the next however long. But now on to the topic that I am going to discuss. For me, basically, it's knowing what it feels like to not be treated as nice as I wish I would have been, or to be judged. I don't want anyone to feel like that. And I also just feel it's so unfair. That's one of the biggest things. That's just one of my biggest pet peeves. I could see it in a movie or a show, or I watch someone do it openly near me, and it literally I don't know why, it just aggravates me so bad. It's just something that I've always had an issue with, and I feel it's just so messed up, and that's why I really can't keep quiet when that happens sometimes. I'm definitely one to sit up and say something. It just irritates the crap out of me. But anyways, people are people. Everybody is the same. Nobody should be treated differently for any reason besides who they are. If they aren't a good person and they've hurt you and things like that, then that's a different story. But overall, just by being somebody and being alive and doing whatever you want to do, that gives no reason for anything but kindness. I don't necessarily go out of my way to greet everybody in the hallway or to speak to every single teacher I see, but it's not by doing anything extra than what I should already be doing. It's not like I'm out here making handmade cards for everybody all the time or things like that. It's just by simply treating everybody the way that I believe everyone should be treated, and that's just the same. I don't treat anyone better. It's overall my morals as a person and how I show that to everybody that I know, or just to the whole world, I guess. So basically that's how I can kind of sum it up. I feel being through something that hurt my feelings and really made me upset, I was able to kind of sympathize with the people that went through the same things or are still going through the same things, because there's always people that are being judged and being kind of ridiculed for no reason. But I'm able really to just sympathize with them. It took me some time to get that way. I was definitely not always that way, and I'm glad that I've definitely been able to improve that part of myself. Just be nice to everyone. Everyone kind of deserves it. Teachers deserve it. Your parents deserve it. Show everyone respect. That's a big one. I guess being nice, like for me, I feel like I just show everyone the same kind of respect I wish I had been shown, and I also like want to be shown as a human being. And there's no reason anyone deserves anything less than that, like for any reason at all. Anyways, just kind of like overall, the point of that is just treat everyone the same way. Treat everyone kindly. Just really try not to judge people. It's like a hard thing to do, I feel like. We all kind of do it consciously, and it's never gonna just stop, but please never do it to someone's face or talk about it or post about it or do anything that would hurt someone else's feelings. But yeah, that's basically all I can say about that. I just feel like overall, just kind of what I believe in makes me act that way. So I hope that gives a little bit of insight into that topic. So that is that one. I also have a few others that I looked up on the internet that I do want to talk about, and I feel like that are really important as young women, as girls, just that I know that I've dealt with and I feel like I could say something about. So one of them is body image, and this is something that I feel like I've dealt with for a long time, and I've had lots of ups and downs with it, and it's been really confusing, and it's still really confusing for me to understand. My body image has not been very good for a pretty long time, and I know a lot of young people and people in general who just deal with this. I'm still dealing with it. There is no time limit on when and how you can deal with this. It's very hard and very difficult to even understand like your feelings in that moment. That's one of my things, is I want people to understand and people to like take from something that I could say is it's okay to have no idea why you think the way you think, or just even understand like where your feelings are coming from or what you're feeling, but it's not a good feeling. Like it's really confusing. It's a really confusing time, especially growing up. Middle school is a time for me that was really hard, and that was something that came out of that for me, and that makes me really sad for my younger self, remembering that, because there was no reason for it, and you don't realize that in the moment. It's so hard to like get out of that headspace, because it's a deep headspace and it's there. I always look back at pictures and things and just like I hurt for my younger self, because I know I was hurting then. There was nothing bad to say or that should have been said by me, because I am the only person who can love me the way I can love me, you know? Like, the love a person has and can give to themselves is a one-of-a-kind love, just, like, identity that nobody can give you. You can be loved by friends, family, like, that's great, but you are with you for your whole life. You are your own person, and that'll never go away, ever. And the love that a person can give to themselves and can feel within themselves is something that I am so sad to feel that I know that people don't feel. And I don't always feel either. And that is something to be protected. And it's something to take a lot of care of for yourself. I mean, that's self-care and all that stuff. But your own love that you have and the way that you show your body that love and yourself that love is one of the most important things. My biggest thing is that I feel like might be kind of something I don't hear a whole lot is it's okay to change things about yourself. It is absolutely okay to want to change your hair color, to change the length, to change your style, or to change something. Get piercings, get a spray tan, do whatever you want to do, because that is your way of showing love to yourself in the way that you want. Every person is different. That's obvious. Like, if I were to try on an outfit that someone thought was so flattering on them, and I tried it on me, and I literally thought I looked disgusting, it's not a nice opinion about myself, but that's just how I feel. And that's okay to have your own preferences, to want to do different things, and to want to purposely not wear things because they don't look as good on you. That's okay. That is how you feel the most beautiful. And that's what's most important, is you feeling your best the way you want to feel. That's when you are able to express yourself the most. This is my space. This is my canvas to show what's inside, what my brain thinks, what my personality is in a visual way. And please do not spend your whole life, or don't spend your time hurting yourself through what you say and how you think. It's hard. It's not going to be good every day. It's not going to be amazing every day. So I would say influence yourself with people and things that inspire you. Peer relationships. I had a hard time growing up with really making like good friends and being a good friend to people and being influenced by friends and all that kind of stuff. For me, after growing up, I have a really, really small friend circle, like very small now, rather than I did in elementary or middle school. I had a lot more friends. And it's easier to make friends when you're younger. I definitely agree on that. But also, the way to kind of just get along with people is kind of goes along with like another topic that I explained, was just being nice. I realized I had more peer issues with just like people in my class or people in my school or people around me when I was just being nasty and I was being influenced by nasty people and people that were doing things that were not nice. My biggest thing is just to be kind and welcoming to everybody, and also introduce yourself to people. I know it's so hard, like friends and relationships and all that kind of stuff, but join clubs, join sports teams, get involved in class discussion. And when you meet new people at school, like who sit next to you, like try to talk to them. And I wish I had done more of that. Like I do that more now. I talk to kids I've never talked to that are in my class. I wish I did that my freshman year. I was so shy and so scared of what people would think of me and didn't think that they would ever look in my direction. But if I had probably said hello or tried to just talk more, just in general, speak more to people and get in on conversations, I definitely think I would have had more friends and more just people to talk to and to know. And that's my big thing, is I say don't always be silent. Don't always like keep to yourself. You can, and I totally understand that. I definitely do that too. I'm very independent, especially in school. But don't be afraid to kind of just get involved in people. All right, guys, I'm going to film an outro to this video. I only got through like 3 to 4 topics, but I had a lot to say about them, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed my opinions and my rants about all of these things. I actually really enjoyed talking about this stuff with you guys and filming it, so I really want to create a series where I film a lot more videos like this. So I only did a few topics today, but we're going to continue to do more topics in the number 2 video to this series, so stay tuned for that. I'll also be posting a poll on my Instagram for you guys to submit your own topics before I look them up, because I definitely want to hear your guys' input, and I love when you guys interact with my videos and with all my stuff, because it creates way better videos that I think you guys would really enjoy more. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.